Good evening everyone and welcome to ACE Online SSC YouTube channel. In this video, let's continue with algebra part. Right, so let us see some simplification part related to algebra and the questions that are being asked in SSC based exams. Let me start with the first one. The smallest of root 8 plus root 5, root 7 plus root 6, root 10 plus root 3 and root 11 plus root 2 is. Whenever they are giving you this type of model, generally they will give you the numbers as the values under square root will add up to the same, Like if you check 8 plus 5, it is adding up to how much? 13. Here also it is adding up to 13. Here also it is adding up to 13. Here also it is adding up to 13. So the first property that you have to understand is whenever if you are given that model, if the sum of the terms is same, if the sum of the terms under square root, sum of the values under square root is same, then in such a case the pair with the highest product is the highest. You may be getting a doubt like, why sir, what is the reason behind? I'll just show you how and why that is coming. If you take, so if at all you are having something like this, if A is greater than B, let us say, if A is greater than B, then A square will definitely be greater than B square. A square will be greater than B square. So if A square is greater than B square, I can say A is greater than B, provided both A and B are positive. Now going ahead with here, if A is greater than B, A square will be greater than B square. What I suggest you to do here is, you simply take the square of each number over there. Whichever square is highest, that is going to be the highest number among the numbers that are available over there. Now let's go for squaring it. If I am going for squaring that one, so what will it be? Let us check. If I square first one, it is looking like A plus B whole square. A square means 8 plus B square means root 5 whole square, that is 5 plus 2AB, 2 into root A into B, so that will give you how much? 2 into 8 into 5, that is 40. I repeat, it is looking like A plus B. I am taking A plus B whole square. A square means root 8 whole square plus B square means root 5 whole square. So that is 8 plus 5 plus 2AB, 2 into root 8 into root 5. That will give you 2 into root 8 into root 5. That will give you 2 root 40. Similarly, second one, if you are squaring, root 7 square it will be 7. Root 6 square it will be 6 plus 2AB, 2 into square root of 7 into 6, it will give you how much? 42. Similarly, third one, if I am squaring this one, root 10 square it will be 10, root 3 square it will be 3 plus 2AB, that is 2 into root 30. Next, root 11 plus root 2. Root 11 whole square it will be 11, root 2 whole square it will be 2 plus 2AB, that is 2 into root 11 into root 2, that will be root 22. So here if you observe everything here, this is coming out to be same, this part is same. If this part is same in all the terms that are available, whichever part is highest over here will be the highest term available. So here I can say that it will be equal to 13 plus 2 root 40. The result for this one will be 13 plus 2 root 42. The result for this third one will be 13 plus 2 root 30. Last one is 13 plus 2 root 22. Now if you are comparing these terms, in each and every expression that is available over here, this 13 is common, this 2 is common. So from among those, whichever product is highest here, whichever the term is highest over there at the end, that is going to be the largest term among the terms that are available here. That means for you to compare the terms of this type, check if the sum of the terms under square root is same. Generally when this type of question is given, they will always give you the terms which are adding up to same. So if the sum of the terms is same, whichever is there under square root, you simply check the product of them. Whichever product is going to be the highest will be the highest among them. So from among these, if you wish to go for finding the highest or smallest, which is the highest over here, let's start with the smallest. Smallest is, this is 1. Second smallest is what? 30. Third smallest is what? This one, 40. Fourth smallest is what? 42. So Which among the following is the smallest? Smallest is this last one, that is going to be what? Root 11 plus root 2. Which of them is the highest? That will be what? Root, which is the term, second term. So root 7 plus root 6. That is going to be the highest among them. Is this clear? So that's what I have written as a point over here. If the sum of the terms is same, then the pair with the highest product is the highest. The pair with the highest product is the highest. The pair with the least product is the least. So let me give one more example for you to practice. Just try this one. I am giving you root 5 plus root 7, root 11 plus root 1, root 3 plus root 9, root 10 plus root 2. Tell me which is the highest among these. Which is the highest among these? Please answer it in the chat box. If there is any doubt, tell me, I'll clarify it. Otherwise, you just go for responding. What is the answer? Which is the highest I want? The highest. Any response? Come on, you should not take this much time. As I already told you, the time for answering each question should not be more than 30 to 45 seconds. Anything more than that, you cannot qualify that easily. Any answer? 5 and 7. Manoj Kumar is saying 5 and 7. Okay. First one, Bhagyalakshmi, that is right. 2 people have answered. That is perfect. That's okay, dear. So as I told you, check whether the sum is correct or not. Sum is 12 here, here also 12, here also 12, here also 12. As the sum is correct, I'll check for the product. Product is how much? 5, 7. Product is 35 here. Whereas in the second one, product is how much? 11. Whereas the third one, the product is how much? 27. The last one, product is how much? 20. Which is the highest product over here? First one. So this is the highest. Which is the smallest? Smallest, I will give it as first. Smallest, this is second smallest. This is third. This is the highest. So the highest among these is what? Root 5 plus root 7. Is this idea clear or any doubt in this? If there is any doubt, please let me know. I'll clarify that. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next model. So first model is what? If the sum of the terms under square root is same, then we will check for the product. The terms with the highest product will be the highest among the values that are given over there. If they are asking you for the smallest, look for the smallest product. And I have told you why we are just considering only product also. The reason is already shown here. If you are going for squaring it, if the sum is same, this side part it will remain same for every term. So only the differentiation will be because of that product. That's why we will be testing only for the product. Whichever is the product that is going to be the highest will be the term which is going to give you the highest value over there. Right? Is that clear with everyone? Shall I move on to the next one? Second technique. Chalo. The greatest one among these. The greatest one among these things. So here, sometimes as I told you, sometimes they will be giving you plus. When plus is given, generally sum of the values under square roots will be same. Sum will be same. Next, if it is product, if it is difference, what they will give? If minus is there, generally the difference between the terms given over here will be same. In such a case, what we have to do, sir? If you are going for squaring it, you cannot decide which is the highest or least, because if you are squaring it, this will be giving you 7 plus 5 minus 2 root 35. 7 plus 5 will be 12, 12 minus 2 root 35. So here it is 5 plus 3, that will be 8, 8 minus 2 root 15. So we cannot decide which is the highest or least with the help of squaring it. So if minus is there, generally we will go for rationalizing the denominator. That is a concept we are going to take into consideration. So here we will be rationalizing this one. If we are going for rationalizing that one, that will give you how much? If you are rationalizing the first one, only one I will show, other things I will directly write. Root 7 minus root 5, if you go for rationalizing it, we will be multiplying it with root 7 plus root 5 by root 7 plus root 5 we will write. Root 7 plus root 5 we will be writing it. Now going ahead with. So what will it give you? A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, that will be 2. 2 by, this will be root 7 plus root 5. 2 by root 7 plus root 5. Similarly, if I go for rationalizing the other terms, that will give you 2 by root 5 plus root 3. Similarly, if I rationalize the third one, 2 by root 9 minus root 7. Last one, that will give you 2 by root, sorry, this is plus dear, root 11 plus root 9. If I go for rationalizing that. So in this case, what will happen? If the difference is same, if I go for rationalizing, all the numerators will become same. If all the numerators in a set of fractions is same, if all the numerators are same, then what we will be doing? If all the numerators in a set of fractions is same, then the fraction with the highest denominator will be the least, or the fraction with the least denominator is the highest. So from among these, which is the highest denominator? Whichever set is adding up to more, that will be the highest denominator. So what is the sum of these two? 7 and 5 is adding up to how much? 12. 5 plus 3 is adding up to how much? 8. 9 plus 7 is adding up to how much? 16. 11 plus 9 is adding up to how much? 20. So here, whichever is the set that is having the highest sum here is going to be the least one. Because the numerators are same, the fraction with the highest denominator will be the least. As I want the smallest, I look for the highest denominator. So root 11 plus root 9 will always be more than root 9 plus root 7, because root 9 is common here and here. As both the terms are more than both the terms over here, obviously the square root of root 11 plus root 9 will be more than square root of root 9 plus root 7. That's why I need not take the exact square root of 11 and 9. I'll just simply check, as these two terms together are more than these two terms, obviously the sum of the square roots of these two terms will be more than the sum of the square roots of these two terms. Hence I can now confidently say that the fraction with the highest denominator is going to be the least. Which one will give you the highest denominator? Whichever is the set of terms that is going to add up to the highest. So when the difference between the terms is same, if the difference of the terms is same, then the fraction with the least sum is the highest. Fraction with the least sum is going to become the highest. The fraction with the least sum is going to become the highest. The fraction with the highest sum will become the least, opposite. So here in the question they are asking you for the greatest among this, greatest or smallest, whatever. What we will be doing here, everywhere the difference is same, I'll just check for the sum. In the first case, sum is how much? 12. In the second case, sum is how much? 8. In the third case, sum is how much? 16. In the fourth case, sum is how much? 20. Now if you wish to find which is the highest, means whichever sum is the least is going to be the highest, right? So which is the least means whichever sum is highest, that will be the least. So this is the least one, first one. This is the next least one. This is the third least one. This is the fourth least. I generally will give the numbers based on the, like in ascending order. This is the first one in ascending order, second one, third one, fourth one. Fourth one in ascending order means this is going to be the highest. Hence, if the sum of the terms is same, then look for the product. If the difference of the terms is same, then look for the sum. So in the previous case, when the sum of the terms is same, the set of terms with the highest product is going to give you the highest value. If the difference between the terms is same, then the set of terms with the least sum is going to give you the highest value. These are the two things you must know, because these are regularly asked in many competitive examinations, not only in staff selection commission based exams, they are being asked even in railways, RRB and so on. So whenever you are coming across these two models, these two are only given, like either sum will be given as same or difference will be given as same, right? Let's go through that. If there is any doubt, you tell me, I'll clarify it. Any doubt? Any doubt? Yeah, please respond in the chat box, dear. Sure. Can I move on to the next problem? Next idea? Right? Chalo. Next I am going for the next one. Now, this is another model that is related to simplification part. Which of the following give the relation between the pairs given below? Pairs given below. Whenever you are coming across this type of problems, just remember one thing. Whenever you are having something like this, if a power n, if a is greater than b, let us say, if a is greater than b, then a power n will be greater than b power n. That means when the powers are same, the term whichever is highest is going to give you the highest value. If the powers are same. If the powers are same, compare the bases. Whichever base is higher will be the highest. If the bases are same, if m is greater than n, then in that case what will happen? A power m will be greater than a power n. So here if the bases are same, compare the powers. Compare the powers. So to compare the set of terms, if the powers are same, compare the bases. Whichever base is higher will be the highest. If the bases are same, compare the powers. Only these two ideas you should have. This will take care of this all simplification models related to this type of things. Is that clear? I repeat, if the powers are same, we will check for the bases. If the bases are same, we will check for the powers. Right? Chalo, let me show you the application of that for this particular problem. Right here? Which is highest over here? So here 7 power 125 I have, 7 power 125, 7 power 125 and 2 power 375, 2 power 375. So here bases are not same, but powers can be made same, powers can be made same. To make the powers same, what I suggest you to do is, you can write this as, this is 7 to the power of 125, second one it is 2 cube whole to the power of 125. This will be how much, dear? 7 to the power of 125. This is 8 to the power of 125. 8 to the power of 125. Now we made the powers same. As the powers are same, bases must be compared. Which is the higher base? This one. So I can say that this is less than this. So 7 power 125 is less than 8 to the power of 125. So first term is less than second term. Hence which one is valid? First relation is valid. Sir, but in the exam, do we really need to go for doing this like this with all the steps? Not needed. What I suggest you to do here is just have a look at the process. Another process I will just show. What you can simply do is, if the bases are not same, simply check the HCF of the powers, HCF of the powers and cancel it out. Cancel it out. Remove HCF. So 125 and 375, HCF is 125 only. Cancel out that HCF. It looks like 7 power 1. This will be looking like 2 cube. Between these two, which is greater? This is 7, this is 8. So first is less than second. I can directly say that first term is less than second term. Why, sir? When the powers are same, we consider only bases for comparison. I am removing the powers here itself. So for that, what I did, I simply have divided both the terms with the HCF of the powers. So while taking the HCF of a set of numbers, if one number divides the other, then remove the large number, smaller number will be the HCF. As 125 divides 375, HCF of 125 and 375 is 125 only. So with 125 you cancel both. That will give you what? 7 power 1 and 2 cube. Now compare them. Whichever is higher there, that will become the highest. Is that clear? Any doubt in that? Any doubt? Please check and tell me if there is any doubt. Please do raise it. I will clarify and move on. Please like the video and share it with your friends. And as I already told you, ensure that you are subscribing to the channel AS Online SSC for more updates. Right? No doubt. Shall I move on to the next one? Chalo. Let us see the next problem. So this is what I have written over here. Everything is same. I just have written the point here. If the powers are same, then the term with the highest base is the highest. If the powers are same, then the term with the highest base is the highest. When the powers are same, we will try to make them same by some process. What is the process? We will try to remove the powers by dividing them with the HCF of the powers that are available. Let me show one more. Check. The greatest number among 2 power 60, 2 power 48, 2 power 36 and 2 power 24 is, what I will do is, I will take the HCF of the powers that are available there. So the HCF of 60, 48, 36 and 24. And please remember, HCF always depends on the difference between the terms. Here the difference is what? 60 and 48, difference is 12. Here also 12, here also 12. So everywhere the difference is 12 only. Check whether the 12 divides the terms in the group or not. The 12 divides all the terms in the group, so that will be the HCF. So HCF is what? 12. You simply remove the HCF over here. You cancel it with 12 here. That will give you what? With 12 if you cancel it, that will give you 12 5s are 60. This will be 12 4s are 48, 12 4s are 48. Next 4, this is 36, now 12 3s are 36, this is 5, 12 2s are 24. So if you want it more clearly, I can write it as 2 power 5 whole to the power of 12, 3 power 4 whole to the power of 12, which I am not considering, because when the powers are same, why should I consider the powers? I will just discard them. So I am trying to say you just cancel it out. That means you are removing it, and we are thinking like this. This is as good as 2 power 5. This is as good as 3 power 4. This is as good as 4 cube. This is as good as 5 square. That means when you are comparing the terms of this kind, blindly cancel the powers with the HCF of the powers. HCF of the powers is 12. I cancel everything with 12. I am left with these terms. From among these, whichever is the highest is the highest. Whichever is the least is the least. Which is the highest, dear? 2 power 5 is 32. 3 power 4 is 81. 4 cube is 64. 5 square is 25. 5 square is 25. They are asking you for the greatest among this. Which is the greatest among this? Among the terms that are available here, the greatest is how much? 81. Hence your answer has to be the second one. Which is the second one here? 3 power 48. Hence I can say that 3 power 48 is going to be the highest among the terms that are given over there. Is that clear? Any doubt? Please check and tell me if there is any doubt. Someone is saying B. Yes, B is correct. Who is that? Bhagya Lakshmi. How about others? Any other response? Right? Chalo. Let's go for the next problem. Please tell me which is the least among these. Come on, start. I'm just giving you 30 seconds time. Make it fast. Any answer? Any answer? What is the first step you have to do? You simply take the HCF of the numerators, powers I can say. So powers are 250, 150, 100 and 200. So you simply cancel with the HCF of those. So the HCF of these numbers is what? 100, numbers are 100, 150, 200, 250. So the HCF of these four numbers will be 50, because all are differing by 50, 50, 50 and 50 divides them. That's why the HCF is what? 50. If I cancel it with 50, you are left with 2 power 5. Cancel that with 50, you are left with 3 cube. Cancel that with 50, you are left with 5 square. Cancel with 50, you are left with 4 power 4. 4 power 4. Right dear? Go ahead. 2 power 5 is 32. 3 cube is 27. 5 square is 25. 4 power 4 is 256. 256. They are asking you for the smallest among them. Which is the smallest they are asking you for. So the smallest among all these is which one? The third one. The third one in the sequence is what? 5 power 100. Hence your answer has to be what? Option B. Right? Is that clear? They are asking you for the smallest dear, not the highest. I think someone gave it as A, that is not the least, that is the highest. We want the least, please be careful. Is that clear? Again C, it is not C, it is not A. Please recheck. The third term, this is 5 power 100 is, where is 5 power 100 given? That is given in option B, na? Right? Chalo. Next. Let's try the next one. This is another one. So here you will be getting the powers which will be fractions. Fractions. Now check out. Cube root of 2 is nothing but 2 to the power of 1 by 3. Square root of 3 will be 3 to the power of 1 by 2. Without any doubt we can directly say that which is greater here, that will be square root of 3, because cube root of two numbers, if at all you are taking, if you are taking both the numbers cube roots, whichever number is higher, that cube root will be greater. But you are taking the square root of a higher number and cube root of a small number. Obviously, cube root of smaller number will be less than the square root of a higher number. So you can directly say which is greater here, root 3 I can directly say. But I am just trying to show you one procedure. So here estimating the powers which are fractions is difficult. In this type of situations, what I suggest you to do is, you just multiply all the powers with the LCM of the denominators in the fractions. So what is the LCM of 3 and 2? LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Multiply both with the same number, which is nothing but LCM. You can take LCM or any other number, it doesn't matter, but take a number which is divisible by the denominators available in the fractions given over there, so that you won't be having fractions anymore. That will not affect the relation between the terms also. So this gives you how much dear? This is 2 square, this is 3 cube. So this is going to give you how much? 2 square is 4, 3 cube is what? 27. Which is higher? This is higher than this. I can say first term is less than the second term. So first term is less than the second term. So first term is less than the second term, means second one is higher. Hence your answer has to be what? Option C. Is that clear? If at all you are getting any fractions in the powers, you multiply all the powers with the LCM of the denominators in the fractions in the powers place. Is that clear? Is there any doubt? Any doubt from anyone? No? Yeah, please respond so that I can explain if at all you have any doubt, or else I will move on to the next one. Your participation is important in the session. Done? Going ahead with the next. Chalo, try this one please. Try that. The largest number among square root 2, cube root 3, fourth root of 4. So square root of 2 is nothing but 2 to the power of 1 by 2. 2 to the power of 1 by 2. Cube root of 3 is nothing but 3 to the power of 1 by 3. Fourth root of 4 is nothing but 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 1 by 4. 4 to the power of 1 by 4. As I already told you, if you are getting fractions in the powers, you simply take the LCM of the denominators in the fractions over there. So 2, 3, 4 LCM is 12. I am multiplying each with 12 so that they will get converted into natural numbers without any fractions at the powers. This will now become 2 to the power of 6. This is becoming 3 to the power of 4. The last one is becoming 4 to the power of 3. This gives you 2 to the power of 6 is nothing but 64. 3 to the power of 4 is nothing but 81. 4 cube is nothing but 64. 4 cube is nothing but 64. We want to find which is the largest. Which is the largest over here? Middle one. Which is that middle one? Cube root of 3. Hence I can say that the answer must be what? Cube root of 3. Right? Please make a note of it. Right. Are you getting the answer, everyone? B, okay. 2 people have given the answer as B. That should be correct. I'll give you one more to try. Please try this one. Try this now. I'm giving you 30 seconds of time. Come on, make it fast. Okay, shall I move on? I'm not getting the response. I need the response. B. Someone is saying B. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6. LCM is 12. So you just, as I told you, you multiply the powers with the LCM of the denominators in the fractions. 2 to the power of 1 by 2. 3 to the power of 1 by 3. 5 to the power of 1 by 4. 6 to the power of 1 by 6. As I said, multiply the powers with the LCM of the denominators in the fractions. So 2, 3, 4, 6. LCM is 12. So multiply everything with 12 here. That gives you how much? With 12 I am multiplying. Right dear? This will give you how much? 2 to the power of 6. Here you have 3 to the power of 4. This is 5 to the power of 3. Last one is 6 to the power of 2. This will give you 2 to the power of 6 is 64. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. 5 cube is 125. 6 square is 36. 6 square is 36. They are asking you for the smallest. Which is the smallest among them? Which is the smallest among the values we have got? The smallest among them is the last one. So which is the last one here? 6 to the power of 1 by 6. Hence your answer has to be what? Option D. Right? Please make a note of it. Tell me if there is any doubt. B, C. People are saying C. It is not C. Vijay Lakshmi, it is D. And Bhagalakshmi, you also gave C. They are asking you for the smallest dear, not the highest. Please observe. They are asking you for the smallest, not the highest. You people are giving the smallest. You people are giving the highest answer. I want the smallest. Right? Yeah. The question asked there is for smallest. Now, you people are giving largest over there. Please be careful. Chalo. Shall we move on to the next one? No problem. Please read the question carefully there. Next, you try this one now. Please try this. See, if this model of question is appearing in any competitive examination, you should never fail to solve it. You should learn the subject in such a way that any question of this kind, you should be in a position to crack it, not just after 1 month or 1 week. This should be there on your mind for lifetime. Learn the subject in such a way that how and why that shortcut is coming. When you know the reason behind the shortcut, memorizing is not a big deal. Don't learn blindly. I am showing you why am I raising it to the power. So everything is being said already, right? Chalo, go ahead now. So in the previous problems, they have already given the powers. So here the powers you have to write. So square root of 3, square root of 3, square root of 3 must be what? 3 to the power of 1 by 2. Cube root of 2 means 2 to the power of 1 by 3. Square root of 2 means 2 to the power of 1 by 2. Cube root of 4 means 4 to the power of 1 by 3. 4 to the power of 1 by 3. Now going ahead with, chalo, 2, 3, 2, 3. So LCM of 2, 3, 2, 3 is what? 6. So multiply everything with 6. This will give you how much, dear? 3 cube, 27, 2 square, 4, again 2 cube, 8, last one 4 square, 16. So 3 cube is 27, 2 square is 4, 2 cube is 8, 4 square is 16. We want the least over here. Which is the least among the numbers available? Second one. Which is that second one? Cube root of 2. Hence your answer has to be what? Option D. Option D. Right? Is that clear? Right? Any doubt? Any doubt till here? Any doubt in the models that are discussed till now? No? Chalo, let's move on to the next one. You please try this. Try this one. Try this, please. Any answer? Cube root of 4, right? They are asking you for 4th root of 6, 6th root of 15, 12th root of 245. Cube root of 4 is nothing but 4 to the power of 1 by 3. 4 to the power of 1 by 3. Next, 4th root of 6 means 6 to the power of 1 by 4. 6th root of 15 means 15 to the power of 1 by 6. Last, 25 to the power of 25, that is 245, no? Yes. 245 to the power of 12. 245 to the power of 12. So 245 to the power of 1 by 12. So LCM of 3, 4, I have to take the LCM of 3, 4, 6 and 12. Check whether the large number is divisible by every number or not. As 12 is divisible by all the numbers, that will be the LCM. If it is not divisible, double that and check whether it is divisible by all the numbers or not. There are different techniques for finding LCM that we will learn in the sessions to come, right? So now going ahead with, here the LCM is 12, I can directly say. So if you know that LCM is 12, you can simply multiply. Right, dear? Now going ahead with 3 4s, so that will give you 4 to the power of 4. This is 6 to the power of 3. Next, 15 square. Next one, 245 to the power of 1. Right, dear? Now going ahead with 4 power 4 is nothing but 2 power 8, which is nothing but 256. 6 cube is 216. 15 square will give you 245. 125. 245 power 1 is nothing but 245 only. Which one we need? The biggest. So if you want the biggest, you just check which is the biggest result you got over here. That is going to be the biggest. So the biggest among these is what? 256, which is nothing but the first one. Hence your answer has to be what? Option A. Option A. Is that clear? Is that clear with everyone? D. They are asking you for the biggest, dear, not the least. So biggest among them is 256, na? 4 power 4. Someone is saying B. It is not B. It is not B. Someone is saying A, that is right. I repeat, please read the problem carefully when you are answering it. Sometimes they will ask you for the largest, sometimes they will ask you for the smallest, sometimes they will ask you for which is the second smallest, second largest, like that. Read the problem carefully. You might be doing, keeping in mind that they are asking you for the biggest. In the question they might have asked for the smallest. That's the reason why after coming to this step, check what is being asked. As they said biggest, you search for the biggest value among these available. The biggest value available is the first one. So first one corresponding figure is what? 4 to the power of 1 by 3, which is nothing but cube root of 4. Is that clear? Have you corrected those who did the mistake? Chalo dear. Let's go to the next one. Sometimes what they do is they will ask you to arrange the numbers either in ascending or descending order. Procedure is same. We already know how to find which is the largest or which is the smallest. Here they are asking you to find, arrange them in either ascending or descending order. Now going ahead with, or simply they say which of the following is true, like that they will say. Please solve it and tell me the answer. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Come on, start. No wrong answers, please. Please be careful while answering. Just think and answer. Right? Any answer? Any answer? A. Two people are saying A. Okay. Let us see. Cube root of 4 can be written as 4 to the power of 1 by 3. This is 4 to the power of 1 by 3. Next, this is 2 to the power of 1 by 2. Next, 3 to the power of 1 by 6. Next, 5 to the power of 1 by 4. 5 to the power of 1 by 4. Right, dear? Let's go ahead with taking the LCM of the denominators in the powers. So 3, 2, 6, 4, LCM is what? 12. So LCM is 12. I'll simply multiply each thing with 12. So if you are multiplying each one with 12, that gives you how much? Check it out. This will give you 4 to the power of 4. This is 2 to the power of 6. This is 3 square. This is 5 cube. Right, dear? Going ahead with 4 power 4 is nothing but 256. This is 2 power 6 is nothing but 64. 3 power 2 is nothing but 9. 5 cube is nothing but 125. Right? Now, let us go ahead with the smallest. The smallest is this. Smallest, this is second smallest, this is third smallest, this is fourth smallest, or this is the largest, I can say. So order, if you take, fourth one is greater than, yes or no, they are using greater than symbol only, no? Fourth is greater than, third is greater than, second is greater than first, right? So here 4 is greater than, 3 is greater than, 2 is greater than 1, so which is 4 here, this term. So cube root of 4 is greater than, this cube root of 4 must be greater than, what is that? Fourth root of 5. Cube root of 4 is greater than fourth root of 5. So you can eliminate this as well as this as well as this. So cube root of 4 is the highest. Hence I can directly say that this is my answer without going further. Hence I can say that answer should be what? Option A. This is not difficult, dear. If your basics are good enough, you can easily handle this. Right, dear? Is that clear with everyone? I think all of you have given the right answer. That's correct. Perfect. Shall I move on to the next one? Everyone? Okay. Then this is the next one. If the bases are same, this is the next idea that you should know. If the powers are same, whichever base is the highest will be the highest, I said. If the powers are not same, if the bases are same, how we handle? If the bases are same, then the term with the highest power is the highest. Check. This is another important model that is regularly appearing in the competitive examinations. It's a very regular model in almost all the competitive exams. Right, I'll show you 2 examples of this kind. I'll do this, you have to do the next one. Right? Chalo. So what is here? So here making the powers equal is not possible because 333, 3 power 3, 3 power 3 power 3, power 3, we can't make them equal. We'll try to make the bases equal, or we'll take the range over there. What is that? Let us check. So that is nothing but 3 power 333. So keep it as it is. This is 3 to the power of 333. 3 to the power of 333. Second one is 33 to the power of 3 power 3. Please be careful. 3 power 3 is nothing but 27. So this 33 is nothing but in powers of 3, 33 will be falling in the range of 3 cube 27 to 3 to the power of 4 81. It is in the range of 3 cube to 3 power 4 whole to the power of 27. Next, third one, 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. That is a very big number, I can say, because let me write it. So 3 to the power of, this will be 3 power 3 power 3. You have to come from that end. So whenever you are having like this, you have to take this first. 3 cube is 27. So that is equal to what? 3 power 27. What is the value of 3 power 27? That is a very big value. We can't even estimate manually. So I can definitely say that this is 3 to the power of 27, which is going to be the highest among the powers available, because that will definitely be more than 333, because 3 to the power of 27 is such a big number that you can't even estimate manually, right here. That's why you just leave it as it is. That is going to be the highest power. Next, 333. If you convert it into powers of 3, 333 lies between 3 power 481, 3 power 5 243, 3 power 6 729. That is lying between 3 power 5 and 3 power 6. 3 power 5 and 3 power 6. So 333 is lying between 3 power 5 243 to 3 power 6 729 to the power of 3. Now let us simplify this, dear. Now here this is 3 to the power of 333 fixed. This is in the range of 3 to the power of 3 whole to the power of 27, that is 3 to the power of 81 to 3 to the power of 108. Next, this is 3 to the power of 27 is a largest value. So this will be in the range of 3 to the power of 15 to 3 to the power of 18 is the value of this. Now check Which among them, write them in the ascending order, he is saying. First let us start with the least. Which is the least among them? Least power. This is 3 to the power of 333. No doubt this is the highest dear. 3 power 27 is the highest among all the powers available. So the least among them is this one. This is the least. Which is that least one? 333 to the power of 3. D is the least. D is the least. Your answer should start with D. Your answer is what? DBAC without even testing. Because this is the least value you have. Your answer has to be starting with D if at all you are writing in ascending order. There is only one option where it is starting with D. Let me continue just for your clarity. After that, which is the second highest? This one. That is B. Next is what? This one. This is A. This is the highest. That is C. I can say D, B, A, C. That is given in option D. Is that clear? Please make a note of it. I'll give you one problem to try in the same model. Right? Chalo dear. Please try this one. Please try that. They're asking you for which among the options is the second highest value. I don't want highest, I want the second highest value. Which is the second highest? Go ahead, make it fast. See, you cannot make the powers equal, so you focus on the bases only. We will try to convert everything into powers of 6 only, as the base is 6 over there. Right, dear? So first one is 6 to the power of 6 to the power of 6, that will be the highest, because 6 to the power of 6 will be a very big number. So here 66 to the power of 6. 66 to the power of 6. So A, it is 6 to the power of 6 to the power of 6. That is a very big value. B, 66 to the power of 6. That lies between 6 square to 6 cube whole to the power of 6. Which is nothing but, that is in the range of 6 to the power of 12 to 6 to the power of 18. Next, C. That is 6 to the power of 66 only. D is what? See, A power m whole power n it is looking like. That is A power mn, which is nothing but 6 to the power of 36. He is asking you for the second highest. Which is the highest among these? The highest among these will be this. This is the highest. A is the highest. What is the next highest one? Here it is 66. Here it is 36. Here it is in the range of 12 to 18. So second highest among the powers available is what? 66. That is 6 to the power of 66. That is going to be what? This is option C. Hence your answer should be option C. So these are the fundamental models that you have to know as far as the comparison of values are concerned. These are the models that are regularly asked in SSC Staff Selection Commission based exams. So please do practice this thoroughly. Right? So we'll meet with another session in the coming days. I'll be going ahead with some other chapters as well. Right? Until then, you practice well, and please subscribe to ACE Online SSC YouTube channel so that you can stay connected with us for any updates. Thank you and good night.